It's 2021, the new year is here, and I am super excited to show you a build that I have created on our community server for the purpose of selling wood to the players. In this video, I'm going to go over all of the steps I took when building this shop for the members of the server. This will be the start of a series of videos just showing the progress of our server and some of the cool things that are built within it. I want to preface before we get started that this is more of a tips video than a full guide. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. To start things off, I gathered a whole bunch of wood. I've got dark oak, spruce, acacia, all the leaves, and some basalt and cobble to go with it as well. A lot of it is partially decorative, but you'll use most of it within the building process. Number one thing to remember about really any build is always constructing your base first. Now, with the tree, you can kind of get away with doing a square base like I'm doing here. And when you're building up the trunk of your tree, it can kind of be sort of random, like you see that I'm doing here. I'm just kind of putting blocks in random positions, and then I'm just going to sort of fill it in, kind of like a dome. The tree is going to eventually look like a stump at the beginning. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and put some of the roots into the build, just to make it feel like you've got something growing out of the tree. It kind of gives some detail onto the sides as well, without making it look like a stump. And then with the branches, all I did was just go up 2 blocks, go to the side 1, go up 2 blocks, go to the side 1, go up 2 blocks, go to the side 1. And as you saw, like at the beginning, it does kind of make your tree look sort of like a bonsai, just a short, small tree, which is kind of the vibe I was going for. But you can make it as tall as you want. You can make the stump taller. This is me just putting down the leaves. The leaves are pretty straightforward. I just made a ring around everything and kind of tried to make it look almost as if it was generated within Minecraft, so I wanted to still go with that blocky detail for the leaves. And I ended up getting up on top and just kind of leveling it out, making plateaus as I go, to give that sort of Minecraft generation effect. The thing that I realized when I was making this tree is that I would say don't be afraid of oh, this part of the branch doesn't look right, or this part of the leaves don't feel right. Because the good thing about it is that you can always go back and readjust whenever you need. I decided to go around and put some bone meal down to get the grass all high up. The only problem with this is that I very much despise dandelions. So I went ahead and took them out. I will probably find some other build to put dandelions in. I just personally don't like yellow flowers. I don't know what it is. So eventually I ended up coming back later off camera and put some blue flowers in, I believe. But I then kind of put in a little bit of a basalt and cobblestone pathway with a sign and a lamp. This ended up becoming the interior of the build, and it's just a staircase going down underground with this kind of interior log design so that I can sell wood to some of the players in the community. It is kind of crazy, but I did want to go with a bunch of different kind of woods that I'm working with because I'm selling all the woods. So that's how I set up the interior. This was a look into my thought process when I set out to design the shop, and although this video wasn't too detailed, my hope is that someone could take something away from it in any build that they want to do. I'd love to do more of these, so if you've got a suggestion on a build or some sort of video that you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you later.